Good evening and thank you for joining me. The Seychelles Petroleum Company, SEPEC, will soon be starting a project to desilt and deepen the area around its marine fuel station at Belombre. This is to allow for bigger boats to refuel without risks of being damaged. SEPEC announced the project to Belombre inhabitants during a public meeting over the weekend. The implementation of the project is expected to last up to 3 months, and SEPEC wishes to have the cooperation of all fishers, boat owners, and individuals who use facilities in the area. The monitoring, management and recovery of fishing aggregating devices or FADs in the Seychelles waters is set to improve with the signing of an MOU between the Seychelles Fishing Authority, SFA, the Sustainable Indian Ocean Tuna Initiative, COT, and the Spanish Association of Tuna Freezers, AGAC. The signing was held at the SFA headquarters this morning. It was the acting chief executive officer of the SFA, Philippe Michaud, who signed on behalf of the authority, whereas the two other partners provided electronic signatures. One of the main elements of the cooperation will be the recovery of drifting FADs to prevent them from being washed up the beaches.
The tuna processing industry needs FADs. But we on the Seychelles government and on SFA's side, we want to make sure that the FADs are used in the most efficient way, and that the negative impacts of FADs are reduced and mitigated. So the whole idea of having this cooperation is to make sure that the impact on the environment will be as little as possible, and it's very pleasing to see that the industry takes this exercise very seriously. As a matter of fact, it is going to be financed by the industry because the industry knows the importance of making sure that the impact on the environment is kept to the minimum. And on our side, it will also help us to get the maximum information, to get all the scientific information about FADs, about its impacts, and it will prevent the FAD beaching. This is also part of a bigger exercise. As you know, there is the Saïda vessel that has already effected 2 trips, and this will be in conjunction with that exercise.
Improve policies and manage natural resources in a sustainable way based on science and technology. This was the focus of a 3-day workshop. The workshop was organized by Global Monitoring for Environment and Security, GMES, and Africa, and it brought together policy and decision makers. The Regional Center for Mapping of Resources for Development, based in Kenya, is one of the organizations implementing the GMES projects. And one of the projects that they are doing for Seychelles is to better monitor the country's resources by using advanced technology.
We have high-level capabilities in satellite technology, so we can use satellites and sensors in the sky to help government look at their resources and manage them better. For example, all the activities that are happening, Seychelles has a big economic zone on the sea. So being able to monitor what is happening on that expanse of water is not easy using traditional methods. But with satellites in the sky, you can be able to monitor and track what is happening on the water surfaces. So we are able to avail that capability to access this data and also process it so that decision makers can know what is happening and intervene better. The same happens on the terrestrial side.
The Youth Assembly approved 2 motions during their second session on Saturday. The first motion, tabled by the elected member of the International School, Yen Vital, called on the government to be consistent in its decision to give sanitary products to young girls and women in schools. This motion received 16 votes for and 6 abstentions. The second motion was asking the government to increase the allowance for post-secondary students. It was brought by the elected member for the Seychelles Institute of Technology, Gillian Philoe. All members unanimously voted in favor of this motion. And we've come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for watching. I will be back with more news in Creole at 8 p.m., so stay tuned.